Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be out riding and giving a little review or overview of my wife's 2006 Harley Davidson Fat Boy. It is her first motorcycle. She got it on her own. This is absolutely her bike, and she absolutely loves it, and I feel honored that she's letting me ride it. So let's cue the intro and go for a ride. So it is a beautiful day here in Southeast Texas. It's about 93 degrees and the skies are blue, some clouds, and we've got about another day's reprieve before Cristobal hopefully does not make landfall anywhere near here, but we're getting ready for it. And that's actually the reason why I'm on this motorcycle to begin with. I was getting things ready, getting things fueled up. And my wife said, fill my bike up for me. And I said, okay, fine, but I take it out and fuel it up. I get to take it for a ride and shoot a little video. And she said, that's fine, so here we are. And like I said, this is her, man, someone blew a tire and got debris everywhere. Anyway, but this is her first motorcycle. And it's not the first motorcycle she's ever ridden, but it is her first bike, and she's very proud of it. When she first got on it, and she thought she would be okay with the weight, and she dropped it a couple of times learning, which is going to happen, and I told her that was going to happen, but she started to kind of get discouraged, and we were talking about her getting, something a little smaller to learn on. And she agreed to watch some different reviews with me. And we just happened to see a video by Doodle on a Motorcycle, another YouTuber. And she felt very inspired by her and said, that's what I want, is that Suzuki Boulevard S40. And so that's what we got her, same color and everything. And I will leave a link in the description to that video, and so you can see what it was that it inspired my wife to get on a smaller bike to learn and keep going. And anyway, after she got confident on that little motorcycle, she jumped back on this one and hasn't looked back since. And anyway, I used that little bike as a commuter for a while, and then it went on to my son-in-law. And if I could arrange a time, I might take it for a little ride if he'll allow me to shoot a little video on it. But anyway, she really loves this bike, and I really enjoy this motorcycle. Said that exhaust note is just heavenly. Boy, this bike just has such an awesome exhaust note. This is absolutely the best sounding bike out of all of them in our garage. She twists that throttle sometimes and I just get jealous. It's not the power, it's just the sound. This is an 88 cubic inch stage 1, Screaming Eagle air filter and exhaust, a little bit of a tune. It is an '06 Fat Boy, so it's the first year for fuel injection. And it is a nice, fun, torquey bike, and it is just so easy to ride. It's got so much torque everywhere. Not much horsepower, but it's got a lot of torque to where, I mean, you really don't have to worry too much about being in the wrong gear at any time unless you're over-revving the crap out of it. But as far as lugging the engine, you really don't have to worry about it. So it makes it a great first motorcycle. So this is a really good handling bike. Its biggest limiting factor, as you can see, is the lean angle on it, limited by ground clearance in these floorboards, but it does have enough that you can get out and have some fun on it if you don't mind dragging a little. It's not as bad as my Softail Slim was by any stretch of the imagination. That thing, you just look at a curve and it was scraping. I said, this one you can actually, get down just a little bit. And get used to it. You can just kind of keep it right on the bubble, Not a bit of wobble. As long as you keep it off the hard parts, you're good to go. I haven't ridden it much, but I think I've got about figured out about just how much I can dip on it and sharpen up the floorboards just a little bit. Of course, I don't really need to get too used to it because she's not going to let me ride it enough to. But that's okay, I got others to ride. Let's pull up here and do a quick walk around on this motorcycle. So there it is, 2006 Harley Davidson Fat Boy. One of the only Fat Boys I've ever seen with the spoke wheels. Again, don't know the whole story on that, if that was an option or what the deal was. But it looks great with the spokes and the aluminum rounded rims on it as opposed to the blocked off wheels like you typically see. I really don't even know who makes those, if that's a Harley option or not. I'd have to look into that some more. But again, it is stage one, Screaming Eagle intake and an exhaust. We added the crotch cooler and the Mustang seat with the backrest on it. The Airhawk was a big game changer for that. Airhawk was the Viking saddlebags. Those are semi-rigid, and they are lockable. It did have a Harley tall windshield on it, and we put this clear view with a recurve on it to help with the buffeting, and that does a really good job. She can actually see over it now, instead of it being right in her line of sight like the tall shield was. We added the little sissy bar with the luggage rack, so she can carry her monstrous tail bag. And oh, that LED headlight, that is a Wix Tech Super Spot. And I have a Harley Daymaker, and it's actually a Harley brand Harley Daymaker headlight on my Electra Glide, and it does not compare to this Wix Tech. That thing is so bright. The high beam is absolutely amazing. So just keep that in mind if you are looking to upgrade to LED headlight and don't have one. Might check out Wix Tech. We lucked on that one. We found that on a clearance rack at our local Harley dealership. So anyway, that's about it for today. I hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, like, subscribe, and leave comments. And I do try to answer any comments that I do get, especially if you have any information about those wheels. I sure would like to know some more about them. So until next time, hey, just get out there and ride.